What's going on, guys? So today we've had some news that I'm very excited to share with you. We've got an official reveal for the Harry Potter collectible minifigure series. Before we get into the video, I would like to ask, if you haven't hit the subscribe button already, I would like to ask you to hit it down below. It'll keep you updated on LEGO leaks, reviews, and news and other fun types of videos coming out soon. But other than that, let's take a look at these minifigures. So starting off the list, we've got Harry Potter in kind of a teenage age years. He's got the longer hair and he's got a full-on Gryffindor like robes on top of the sweater, which is something we haven't seen before. I think the big thing that a lot of people are talking about on this is the fact that he's got short legs, kind of like they look a little bit longer than the short legs. But I'm interested to see how the studs work. But the big thing here is that they are hinged. They're gonna be able to move. This is something really cool that we haven't seen before, something completely new, and it's really interesting that they're debuting it within this Harry Potter line. We don't have any pictures of the back of these. I don't know if they've got one stud on the back or like what's going on there, if it's got like kind of 1.5. We'll have to wait and see, but as soon as we find out, I'll let you guys know. Coming up next, we've got Harry Potter and a younger age with the invisibility cloak. This one's more similar to the ones that the Harry Potter figures that we have seen in the sets that have already been revealed. I do believe that's a new facial expression, and then his body print and legs are going to be his pajamas. These legs do not look hinged like the other ones, which is making me think maybe the hinged short legs are going to be reserved for those teenage age years Harry Potter minifigures rather than the younger like Sorcerer's Stone Chamber of Secrets minifigures. Really like this figure, and before I reiterate myself, I love all the figures in this minifigure series. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, and I really don't have huge problems with any of these. So any of my critiques are going to be very minor. Up next, we've got Hermione. Definitely a newer take on her. She's going to be using that hairpiece that we have seen debuted way back in, I believe, Series 3 with the Pop Star minifigure. Molded in a dark reddish brown. Her face is definitely printed to make it look like she is an older version of her character compared to the younger version with the scragglier hair that we saw in this Hogwarts Castle set that we're getting in later this year. Once again, we're getting robes for this character. They're going to be closed up. Harry's were opened up, so it's nice that they're giving us lots of variation of the prints of these robes. She comes with her kitty cat there. Very nice minifigure, along with a wand that is molded in the color that her wand is in the movies. Up next, we got Ron Weasley. I believe this is kind of like aiming for around the Goblet of Fire era, just mainly because of how his hair looks. I don't particularly like his face print. I'm more of a fan of the one from 2010. However, this is a nice minifigure, though. He comes with his rat scabbers along with his wand. Would have been nice to see it maybe like taped together or something like that. But this is a different chest print. It's got the tie, but it's a little more loose. Definitely fits the Ron Weasley character very well. Up next, we've got Dumbledore. This is modeled after the Dumbledore from the Prisoner of Azkaban onwards. The one in the Great Hall set was modeled after the Dumbledore in the Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets movie, as you can see. He comes with his pensive along with a brand new mold for his hair, and I do believe that's a new mold for his beard, so this is something really cool that is definitely unique. He comes with that mold in the color of the Elder Wand, along with, I can't really tell if this is that new kind of like skirt piece for his legs. Really nice like teal blue color there. Very excited to get my hands on this minifigure. I'm hoping that he has a maybe more of surprised or angry face on the other side. We'll have to wait and see until we get these on August 1st, by the way, really soon. Up next, we got Draco Malfoy in his Quidditch uniform. Here he has short legs, non-posable short legs, that is. Comes with the golden snitch. Cheap way to get the golden snitch. Very excited for that. Along with a green broom and a wand piece. Really similar to the Draco Malfoy that we got from the Quidditch match back in 2010. Definitely updated with a shorter cape, more detailed print, and a new face print as well. Excited for this minifigure. Up next, we got Voldemort, and I will say, this is the one of the few minifigures in this set that I definitely am a little iffy on. I don't particularly like, one, the look on his face. I don't think it really does his character justice, just for how evil he is. The one from 2010, a little more cartoony. I like it a little bit more, and I'm not a fan of the green robes either. However, the Nagini mold looks excellent. I'm very excited to get my hands on that. He will be coming with the new dress or skirt piece that we have seen in some of the newer Jedi battle packs. Up next, we got Cedric Diggory, modeled after his appearance in the Goblet of Fire movie. Very excited to see this minifigure and maybe more Goblet of Fire minifigures and sets come out later in the years to come. Not a new hairpiece there. That might be new in brown, however. His Hufflepuff Triwizard Tournament torso print is very nice with all 4 houses represented there on the chest, along with the Triwizard Cup. I can't remember if this is a new mold or not, but it's definitely got a new print on it. It's going to be very easy to identify within the packages feeling through these in the stores. Up next, we got Cho Chang, the Seeker for the Ravenclaw Quidditch team. Not a fan of how they're doing the dress piece there. That may have just been poor folding on the part of whoever was taking these pictures. She's using the Goth Girl hairpiece from the Collectible minifigure line a few years back. It's a new print right there on the owl, along with a new print for the Ravenclaw sweater torso right there. Real nice figure there. So let's keep moving. This is Dean Thomas, chaser of the Gryffindor Quidditch team. I think it represents the actor that plays him very well. I like the flag that's there, and we're getting a scarf piece, scarf print right there on front of the Gryffindor torso print. So they're giving us tons and tons of variety here with the Gryffindor robes for minifigures, and it looks like he does have those shorter posable legs. Like I said, very interested to see how these play out. Dobby minifigure is another figure that I'm a little iffy on. I personally like the 2010 version a little bit more. The 2010 version looked a little more cartoony, I think. This one, I think they maybe pushed it a little too detailed. We're getting into that kind of weird area that we got with the Star Wars figures around 2014. Not particularly a fan of his head mold there. I may be replacing this one with the one from 2010. However, you're getting Harry's sock along with what looks like, I cannot remember what the book is. Is that the, that's Tom Riddle's diary, my bad guys, from Chamber of Secrets there. Professor Flitwick here, brand new face print, and I believe that's a brand new hair mold too. They're really killing it with all sorts of new molds for this Harry Potter line and this Harry Potter CMF series. Got a nice little megaphone piece there. I particularly like the 2010 version a little bit more of Professor Flitwick. I just think it's a little more cartoony, more my taste, but by all means, this is not a bad minifigure. I love it. So here we have Luna Lovegood. Definitely a new take on her compared to the one that we got with the 2010 line of sets. Torso print looks almost identical. The hairpiece is definitely a lot more accurate. And then she's got that skirt piece with the folded cloth. I think that does look a little bit better than the printed version from 2010. She also comes with a Quibbler printed piece there, which is really nice, along with the purple bag. Overall, this is a big upgrade from the one in 2010. Up next, we got Mad Eye Moody here. Very, very detailed minifigure with a new hair mold. And just overall phenomenal printing from the torso all the way down to the legs, connecting up really nice, along with part of his leg being silver to represent that silver leg that he does have in the movie. I'm hoping that's dual molded, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Neville Longbottom here, excellent minifigure, excellent use of the headphone piece, really does the character justice, especially for the early years of the film. The Mandrake mold right there, I don't know if that mold is new, but the print is definitely phenomenal. And then we're also getting a different Gryffindor torso there for them when they're in the greenhouse. Very awesome figure and definitely does the actor justice. Professor Trelawney here. I'm hoping that the teacup does have a little bit of tea left in it, maybe giving you your future there. The hair mold looks excellent. The glasses really do the character justice, along with the prints from torso all the way down to the skirt. Love this figure and I can't wait to pick it up. Up next, we got Newt Scamander, a new updated torso print along with a new updated face print, along with his little buddy there on the left, and his magical case. Very nice little update to the minifigure, just what we needed in a CMF series. Up next, we got Jacob Kowalski with his case full of pastries. Really nice figure. It's going to be similar to the one that we're going to be getting in the Fantastic Beasts suitcase set later in the year, but obviously a little bit different because it is here in the CMF line. Excited for this figure, and along with all the other Fantastic Beasts figures we're going to be getting. Really cheap ways to fill out your collection of the Fantastic Beasts figures without having to buy the Dimensions packs or the few sets that are going to be available. Tina Goldstein here. Really nice here that we'll be able to get that new hair mold and hat mold in a set that's not the Dimensions pack, since those are now discontinued. Along with a hot dog. It looks like everyone in this line is going to be coming with a wand, and her prints from torso to legs are once again phenomenal. So now we have Queenie Goldstein, Tina's younger sister. She comes with, I believe that's a new print and maybe a new mold for the piece of pastry type bread thing there. Her face print, her hair, everything on it is very, very accurate to the character in the movie. Excited for this one, and once again filling out that Fantastic Beasts line of characters. Director of Magical Security here. which we find out later in the movie of Fantastic Beasts to be Grindelwald himself. I saw that this figure does come with a white hairpiece when he is revealed at the end. I'm guessing maybe the other side of the face has Grindelwald's face on it, which would be really, really nice. But once again, prints just excellent on this figure, as long as the rest of this series. And finally, I think we have Credence Barebone here. Obviously the antagonist from the Fantastic Beasts movie. I'm glad that we're getting a figure based on him, and it kind of feels like they're filling in the gaps for where they missed doing Fantastic Beasts sets with this minifigure series. But overall, guys, that is the minifigure series. Very, very excited with it. 22 figures in all. Going to be coming out August 1st. Very excited to get my hands on these. As soon as we get them, maybe I'll do a review on them. But tell me what you guys think of these down in the comments. I know this is a longer video, but this is a lot of news. A lot of new stuff is coming out of this minifigure series. So please let me guys know what you think. What is your favorite minifigure? Type it down in the comments below. I'd love to find out. But other than that, guys, like I said, if you haven't hit the subscribe button down below, go ahead and hit that, and I'll keep you filled in on all sorts of cool LEGO content coming down the pipeline. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one.